Not all stories in the Bible are sweet. Some are brutal, scary, and horrifying tales. We all know that death is a frequent occurrence in the Bible, but you might not know how gruesome it can be. Here are the top 5 stories in the Bible scarier than The Conjuring. Let's jump in. In at number 5, Nadab and Abihu burned alive. Nadab and Abihu were brothers chosen to serve the Lord as priests due to their family having a rich pedigree. Their intensive preparation and dedication to serving God. However, when they chose to make an offering to the Lord, they did not know it would be their last. They dressed in their best robes and made their way to the altar to make an offering of incense. It was a known fact that they were forbidden to make unauthorized offerings to the Lord, and it is unknown why they ignored this warning. Once their offering was made, a flame engulfed the altar and the brothers. Onlookers watched as they were burned alive. It is said that these deaths were to show the people that there are no sins too small. The brothers should have known that the incense was an unauthorized gift. Something to keep in mind next time you light some incense in your home. Which I never do, so I'm fine. No one's burning me alive, motherfuckers. Coming in at number 4, John the Baptist is beheaded. Now this one starts with some Kardashian-style family drama. John the Baptist had been imprisoned by Herod the Tetrarch for commenting that it was not right that Herod had divorced his wife Vasilis, so that he may take his brother's wife Herodias instead. John commented that it is not lawful for you to have her, which seems like a nice way of putting it. Herod has John imprisoned and was planning on keeping him there. The people saw John as a prophet, and Herod didn't want to cause any upset. For his birthday he had a gathering where Herodias' daughters danced for all of the guests. This pleased him and his guests so much he made an oath to grant her anything she wanted. Prompted by her mother, she asked, "Bring me John the Baptist's head on a platter." Herod was disturbed by this, but he had to keep his oath. That evening John the Baptist was beheaded in his cell. His head then brought on a platter to be presented to Herodias and her daughter in front of all of their guests. It is unclear what happened to the head after this, but that is some crazy revenge for gossiping about the family. That's why you should never gossip. Someone might cut out your tongue. In at number 3 we have King Herod eaten alive. Here is another example of someone upsetting God and paying the ultimate price. King Herod, a different Herod from the last story, was giving a speech to his people as he usually does. On this day, however, while he was speaking, someone cried out, "The voice of God and not of a mortal." He did not refute the claim that he was a god, and it is said that he was instantly struck down by an angel. Angels are savage. We've learnt this on this channel. They're evil. The story goes on that he did not have a quick death. He was in agonizing pain for at least 7 days. It's like it took God 7 days to build the world. Wow. 7's a good number. Like David Beckham. He was number 7. Not that I believe in God, you know. I don't believe in anything. During this time it is said he was being eaten alive by worms from the inside out. The worms consumed him after 7 days, and this was his slow, painful cause of death. Imagine a worm consuming you. Worms are evil because you can cut them in half and then they are 2 worms. That's you just created 2 different things. 2 worms. When 2 become 1. When 1 becomes 2. Like what the that shouldn't be right. Like you should never be able to cut something in half and then it becomes 2 living things. Anyway, that's and it's worse than The Conjuring. In at number 2 we have Concubine of a Levite. This story is about a Levite who was traveling with his concubine, a second-class wife. Sucks. Imagine being the second-class wife. I only want to be first class. Along his travels he finds an elderly man who offers to give them shelter for the night in the town of Gibeah. It is a dangerous place no one should be traveling through. Some dangerous men show up at the house looking to have a good time. The Levite and old man decide to offer up the concubine to appease the men, hoping this will keep them safe from the men. The concubine is taken away by the men for the rest of the night. In the morning the Levite finds the concubine dead outside of where he had been staying. The man is angry for what they've done to her, so he decides to get revenge on the men, so he dices them up. He then sends those pieces to 12 tribes surrounding Gibeah, which leads them to attack the city. Dicing your girlfriend up to get revenge on her murderers doesn't seem like the best idea, but then again he did offer her up to them in the first place. So you're in the wrong. You should be in The Conjuring. And I'll possess you. And finally in at number 1 we have Ezekiel's Army of the Dead. This next one might remind you more of The Walking Dead than a Bible story. Ezekiel was brought by God to a valley that was full of bones. He walked back and forth among the bones until God asked him if these bones could once again live. God then told him to repeat a prophecy to the bones as he told him it. The bones started to move from around him. They began to form and find the other pieces of the body they had lost. Tendons and flesh appeared on them and skin covered them, but they were not breathing, they were not alive. alive. He then told him the final words to speak, and the dead began to wake up and breathe once more. God told him that these are the people of Israel who had been killed. He was bringing them back to take their rightful place back in their land. Ezekiel then had a full undead army to take back their land which they had lost. Well, there we have it. Do you guys agree with that list? What scary moment scares you the most from the Bible? And what do you want to see in The Conjuring? Leave us all your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below, and perhaps we can do a part 2. Before I go though, I just want to respond to a few comments from one of our last videos, top 5 most haunted items currently locked away part 2. Little Strip said, when you come to hear about spooky boys, but Lucy starts going on about how depressing life is. Yeah, you came for the spooky boys, aka Robert the doll, the spooky boy. But yeah, if I'm here, I'm gonna, you know, make you all have existential dread. Because nothing means, because everything means nothing, you know? Nothing matters. Life's not depressing. I didn't say that. I didn't say life sucks. I like life. I like being alive. I like living. But when you think about life, everything you do, it doesn't matter. So do whatever the you want, just don't hurt anyone. Because that sucks for them, you know? But life doesn't matter. Like, we're a space rock. Like, is Mars gonna think about us? No. Mars doesn't give a The Martians in space, they don't know us. We're nothing. We're like this. And then this is everything else. We're a dot. Anyway. Blue Dog 79 said that look on your face when those lights flickered was like, I do believe in spirits. I do. Well, yeah, I actually was quite shook. It did scare me. People clipped it that moment and then uploaded it. I got tagged in it, but I do look genuinely quite scared. Honestly, I had no idea he had the power to control the lights from over there. This is brand new information to me, but now I know. The secret's revealed. Edmund Williams said, Lucy, please do top 10 comedy moments in comic books. I mean, I think you're lost. Do you know what channel this is? This is top 5 scary videos. Am I doing top comedy moments in comic books? Nah, you're lost. Go to Top 10 Nerd. Go find them. Ask Amanda to do it. She'll do it. Joseph Acula said, I love these videos in this channel. I don't watch it every day, but I do try to catch it at least twice a week. You're a rock stars. Twice a week, that's it. We upload 12 videos a week. Where are you? You're catching 2 out of 12? Maybe because I'm only in like 2 a week. Catch more of me. I'm the best. Actually, I'm upping myself. I'll be in every video and you have to watch every single one. And on that note, if you haven't already, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And until next time, I'll see you later. Oh, I changed the title of this video like last minute, so I need to remember to say the full thing. Top 5 stories in the Bible scarier than The Conjuring. Okay. I need to remember that's what it's called. Top 5 step. Okay. Abihu, Nadab and Abihu. However, just choked. My own spit just shot back. It happens. Abihu. Abu? How did I say? Abihu? 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 I just like, my new favorite thing is candles from Bath and Body Works. I mean, I love candles, I have them everywhere, but I just bought a pumpkin vanilla candle. Yeah, pumpkin and vanilla, and oh my god. Yeah, they're the best smell, like all year round, even if it's summer, I want to smell the pumpkins. They smell the best. Yeah, I can't wait. It's my favorite time of year is autumn. October is the best month. You like, oh, that was actually really sweet and sincere. I just like all the seasons. It's true, everyone has to pick one. It's like not fair on the other seasons. In it. The demon jumped out. That's why you should never gossip. Someone might cut out your tongue. Or your head. That's why they say when you make assumptions, that this isn't the same as gossiping. If you point a finger, 3 fingers are pointing back at you. Unless you point like this, in which all fingers are pointing to the person. You won't see that The Conjuring. The Conjuring could never. Imagine being 3rd class. Or what's 4th class? Damn. You don't want to know. Some dangerous men show up at the house looking to have a good time. You know, I'm laughing, but this is like probably up, you know? They want to have a good time, but it's like horrible. It's scarier than Conjuring. We're all gonna get cursed. Your girlfriend to get revenge on... yeah. Disposing... turning your girlfriend into a Tetris game. Little shrimp.